Welcome to Orlando Speed World for the kickoff of the Outlaw Diesel Super Series presented by Hot Shot Secret. A 7-race calendar that takes us to tracks all over east of the Mississippi.
We're in Orlando, baby!
This year, brand new event for us. We've teamed up with Florida Truck Meet to make some things happen in front of a brand new fan base for us that's maybe never seen some of the stuff that we're going to do today and tomorrow. That's a good rip, bud.
That's all we got to do. We'll just keep doing the same thing, but more towards the end of the year, I think we'll start really playing with it.
Damn right.
Winter bugs will work out, so we're going good.
Damn right. Good.
I'm Justin Zeigler. This is Pro Street at Florida Truck Meet, first race of the year. So we came down early to test, just to make sure everything's gonna work with new pistons, new injectors. Went up, let go of the button, went 484 at 157. As soon as I lifted, blew the fuel tank apart, and so we spent the whole morning today fixing it.
And then, so that led to a miss of qualifying one, which left you with one shot on the table for today.
Yep.
To qualify. How did that go?
Went back up, literally went a 484. We reset our mile per hour record, went a 159.66 to put us number one.
It looked very smooth.
It felt slow. It was definitely smooth. I mean, it's turned down as pretty much as far as she goes. I want to bring lockup in sooner, kind of get a little bit more after it, but man, it's a 480 bracket truck, so I can't really complain.
Right. And right now, as far as Pro Street competition, I don't think a lot of guys are really on that level yet.
Well, I mean, there's some guys struggling to get into the fours. We're lucky enough that we can play around in the fours and pretty much goes fours every pass as long as everything's happy. So.
Gotcha. So now that it's seemingly pretty easy, are you guys going to make a qualifying run tomorrow, or?
Depends on what the weather does. I'm going to look at the track in the morning, shortly before, and I'll make a decision. I might make the pass because I like to make a pass the day of, as long as we're not having issues. So, it's kind of one of those things, you don't want to go up there and screw up and then, can't make eliminations. So, right. We'll see what the track looks like. If the track is the same, I mean, the track's been killer the last 2 days. So, track's the same, we're probably just going to park it and, go into eliminations.
How are you feeling? It's been off season, we're back to finally racing, and then you show up, it's running good.
It feels good. Before that testing pass, Levon was warning me that, hey, we turned it way down, let's just make an A to B pass, get some good data so we can go from there. We changed piston bowl design, injectors, some odds and ends stuff over the off season, trying to make it live longer and happier. So I expected it to be slow. It felt slow to me, and the guys got on the radio telling me it went a 484. I'll take it.
They were pretty pumped up on the line. What is your goal? I mean, it's first race of the year, so do you have a goal for the year? I mean,
we're gonna try to sweep again. I mean, I think that's a really tall ask, but keep just doing what we're doing. If I can make a 480 bracket truck, we'll let them chase us. At some point I want to turn it up. Like, I don't know, I've been dying to go 160 plus, and it's right there. Like, I just have to, everything's just got to align perfectly or get a little more aggressive with it, which right now there's no reason to. As much as that kills me to say, like, we think it's capable of running in the 460s, and I really want to push that. It's just, I don't want to screw up a championship by being silly early. So, I got educated a lot last year and just kind of went race by race and raced the track and, just did our best. So, without getting out of control or being crazy. So.
But then we'll see you tomorrow for maybe another qualifying, but definitely for elimination.
Absolutely. I'm watching.
Okay.
We're just hanging out.
Did good yesterday. Wasn't sure if you were going to come back today. Said, do we have to?
The track seems real similar, and no sense making runs if you don't have to. And
We were going to.
yeah, we had debated it, but they're like, "Oh, it's gonna make a 330 hit." I can't. If it's on a run, I can't lift. So
See what
just beating on it.
See what the competition does in Q3 there.
Yeah.
today opted not to take the qualifying 3 and went straight into eliminations. How did that work out in the first round for you?
It worked out all right. We discovered some issues that we should have caught. I mean, we did a spool-up test this morning, came right up on, but got up here to race, and it left 10 pounds under the limiter, and I was just super lazy. And we still went fast, but it was not where it should have been.
Kind of out of the hole.
Super lazy.
Yeah.
So we were lucky enough to, to get the win, and then went on to the finals. And unfortunately, Paul was broke, so we knew we had a buy run coming up, and he just had to take the beams to, count as a race. So he told me he was going to stage with me, and he was just going to pump through and red light, and we'd leave out lights. So
Gotcha.
we did, and it worked out. Our issues were fixed, and on to the next one.
So now you're feeling pretty good. You got the first one out of the way, first race of the year, #1 qualifier and win.
So,
And now that's going to put you in a good spot moving into the second race in 2 weeks. Do you have anything?
I feel good about that. I mean, we got a lot of things to figure out. Chased fuel leaks all weekend. Just right after that, blowing that fuel cell was just one thing after another. So we'll get all that kind of ironed out and make it better and go from there.
And part of that is just like early season blues. Like you just get it out, you start racing it. It's been a while.
There were stupid problems with the same parts that we ran on the truck for the last 3 years, and no issues with them. And then we literally had just issue after issue with just stupid stuff getting them to seal. So
yeah,
we're gonna take everything apart and change some stuff up, and hopefully be running 80s again at Rudy's.
Gotcha. So 2 weeks, you're not worried about the turnaround at all? Going to make it time burning?
Not worried about the turnaround. I mean, I was coming into this week because it sucks to drive Ohio to Florida and then back home and then go to North Carolina in 2 weeks. So we'll make it work.
Damn right. All right, we'll see you in 2 weeks, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we had a pretty good showing. We kind of struggled, really. I mean, all things considered, we were on the struggle bus, but it went well. We tried to test Thursday and ran into an issue where the truck just spun, like almost never spins. I mean, on a rare occasion we will. Just blew the tires off. And that's really weird. Started talking to some guys and realized, hey, we got a lot of passes on these tires. Luckily, there was a race shop in town there that had the exact tire I run, stiff sidewall 28, 10.5, Mickey Thompson. We got a set of those, got them. Q1, we turned the leave down a little bit just to make sure it wasn't like a tune-up issue. Truck went 135 to 60 foot, which is a little slow, but we went 504 out the back. So we're like, all right, cool, we got something to work with. We'll turn it up. Q2 we went out, truck went 520, I think, or something like that. Yeah. But the 60 foot was like a 150. We didn't realize until that evening, started inspecting some stuff and realized the turbine housing, the divider was melted out of it. So now we've got not good with not good, and then that same pass, we blew the passenger side window out, so we had to fix that. Couldn't find a turbine housing, but we put a fresh cartridge in, just said, screw it, we're gonna run it. So we worked on spool ups the next morning to make it work. Got it where it would come up, went out Q3, I think we went 511, or maybe I got that backwards, maybe it was 511 then 504. Either way, still a good pass, got something to work with. Went into elimination round 1 against Coffee. Treat him, 60-foot him, half-track him, and then the truck laid over. I tried turning the fuel up, and I didn't have enough pump. Lost rail. About the time mine started coming back to life, he popped the engine, and I crossed right before him. Margin of victory was like 0.15. So I was just jacked to see a wind light, because like I was way out. I mean, it was like probably 3 trucks, and most of that was just reaction time. That was good, got the win, went to turn off. Truck was chugging pretty bad, had some smoke, like even just idling smoke out the stack. Shut the truck off, and there's just steam rolling out from underneath the bed. So realized we hurt the engine, pushed it up to the line for the elimination round against Justin, and we just took the beams, let him make a pass and get the win. So we're really good at second place in Pro Street. Somebody's got to do it, right? Yeah. Somebody's got to be the, he's Ricky Bobby, I'm Cal Naughton Jr. then, I guess, huh?
Shake it back, buddy! Shake it before you bake it!
Second place is putting you at a decent spot in the points.
Right,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
So, it's not like we went out and didn't make any passes, didn't get any points. We're looking okay in points. He's basically 1 round win ahead of us, plus qualifying #1. He's so a couple points there.